All right, let's bring in Doug Stark from Black Living Water. What's going on, bud? How are you?
Good, Chuck. How are you?
Now, people are getting real into this Black Living Water. Tell me what's happening.
There's a lot of buzz on the street.
Why? Is it from me?
I don't think it's all from you, but you're definitely helping. And for good reason. You look amazing.
I feel good, too. And, you know, the thing is that the energy levels that I have I'm not sleeping a lot. You know, I got an infant at home. And I'm just not sleeping that much, but I'm feeling pretty good.
Absolutely.
And we talked about the doctor and the face thing I had, how impressed he is with it healing so fast. And it's just a bunch of different things. You know, my stomach's better, my back feels better. Are these things that you're hearing from everybody?
Absolutely. When you're talking about your skin healing faster, one of the main reasons for that is silicone. You know, we all hear what happened with breast implants and how it can be toxic, but natural silicone in its raw natural form actually helps the skin's elasticity and its tonus and its firmness. So one of the reasons your skin is healing faster is from the silicone.
Wow. Now, talk about some of the other minerals that this have, and I want to make sure that I get it right. Let's go over the Black Living Powder. It's got talk about the minerals, the free radicals. Talk about everything.
So it has minerals in there. It has 74 plus minerals. There's minerals in there that haven't even been identified yet, which is really common. If minerals is a really new area, there's 40 to 50 new minerals discovered every year. Every year, 2 or 3 are discredited, actually taken off the list. There's about 5,000 minerals that are known to man. Some of the important ones in there, the big ones, calcium, magnesium, zinc. Really interesting one is selenium. I just did some reading on selenium, and it's very important for heart disease, cardiovascular disease, and heart attacks. They actually gave 100 people that had heart attacks selenium, and only one person had a heart attack in 6 months after who was taking the selenium. The other control group, they had 6 heart attacks and 4 of them died from it.
Wow, quite a study.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, the free radicals, this attacks them?
Yeah, the antioxidants in it. So fulvic, it's humic and fulvic. It's a humic substance. Plants decay over millions of years. It forms a humic substance, and contained within that is humic and fulvic. Fulvic is very high in antioxidants, and that's one of the reasons that people with arthritis are noticing such a difference in joint pain, because antioxidants really kill the free radicals, and that's one of the things that causes all that pain, the free radicals.
I missed a couple days. I admit it. Okay, guess what happened?
You got drunk.
No. I missed a couple days. I started feeling like I was getting a cold.
Right.
Like all that crud that's going around that everybody's getting, I felt like I was getting it. So what I did was I ran down to the office on the weekend, got my bottle, went back home, started slamming this down, and the next day, nothing.
Right. I got sick too. I had bronchitis, and usually I get it pretty bad this time of year, and I didn't really even feel like I had it because I was taking the black water. I was doubling it up. Some days I'd feel better. Some days I wouldn't. But, you know, you have to sleep also, and I wasn't sleeping very much. But I took an antibiotic, and anytime you take an antibiotic, you want to double up on your black water.
Why is that?
The antibiotic is going to kill everything in what's causing you to have the illness. The antibiotic is going to kill that, but it's also going to kill the probiotics. That's how strong the antibiotics are. It's one of the reasons that your intestinal flora is off in the first place, because antibiotic, alcohol, stress has killed the good bacteria. So you want to double up, because the antibiotic is going to kill some of it, but you want to almost overwhelm that with it.
Now, from what I understand, a lot of people, when they're tired, when their body aches,
sure,
it's from dehydration.
Absolutely.
And this can cure that.
Right, so electrolytes is what we're talking about with that, and minerals are the foundation for electrolytes, and they carry a positive or negative charge and they interact. Sodium, potassium, those are 2 big ones. So what you're doing is you're putting these electrolytes back into your system. And one of the main reasons people feel hungover is because they're taking electrolytes out of their system. So that's another thing that helps. Intense physical
activity. If this cures a hangover, you're a millionaire, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. What other kind of things are you hearing?
Hearing about the intense athletes that are the professional athletes, the athletes that are working out a lot. We have one guy, Anthony Torres, he was on last week, and he says, you know, fighters, they never feel good. We train so much. There's so many little activities that we do. We tweak things, and we're just exhausted. But with this, I feel almost 100%.
Wow. Did you hear about the lady that came in?
No.
there's a lady that watches the show. I wish I remembered her name right now. I apologize that I don't, but I'm going to bring her on. This lady came in. She was all hunched over, and she didn't look like she felt well. She just looked, and she said that she saw this. She saw the change in me on the TV, and she wanted to get in on it. I'm telling you, Doug, it took probably less than a week. She walked in yesterday. And I said walked in, standing straight up. Her eyes are clear. Her skin is clear. She brought the store owner from her neighborhood. He drove her here in his car so that he could buy the rest of our supply to sell to his family and friends because of what he saw happen to this lady. It's just amazing.
That's outstanding. I was at an event on Saturday and demonstrating the product, and one lady tried it. She drank it. She didn't actually buy it then. She called me about 2 hours later because I gave her my business card. She goes, "You know what? I already feel better." Is that common? I go, "Yeah. Every time I demonstrate the product or give out some samples, I have someone call me back and say that they already feel better." And I thought it was just in my head. I thought you were too good of a salesperson. But she actually came back and bought a bottle, and I have that happen a lot. For some people, they have changes. They notice benefits right away. Some people don't. Truthfully, for me, it was day 17. But some people within the first week. Some people it's a little longer. But the people that it takes longer, they really notice the benefits after about a month.
I was skeptical going in. Just black water or whatever. Stuff works.
Yes.
I've seen it work on myself, so I know that it works. You guys at home, if you want the Fountain of Youth, it's called Black Living Powder. We have it right here at Central Valley Talk Studios on the corner of Olive and Van Ness. Doug, thanks for coming by, bud. Always good to see you. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, it's live local music from Terry Talbot. Stick around.